Helps to unmute the mic. Well, we're unmuted now. Anyway, for those of you who were here earlier today, welcome back. And for those of you who are here for the first time today, welcome. I already had said all that, but my mic was muted because apparently I don't know how to operate anything. Yeah, it's my first time. So what I was saying was I'm going to jump into doing some AMS. I'm going to do a quick champ. Well, I say quick. I set the championship to the shortest possible scenario. So I think it's a 10 laps a race. And it's doing the Group C championship. I will be using my old trusty H pattern and about medium difficulty, I would say. So anybody, how was everybody's day? Or for the people overseas, how was everybody's sleep? Oh, not paying attention. How do I just... I guess I shouldn't skip practice, huh? I do not know this track at all. I thought I had the track that gameplay, braking assist, no. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about doing a manual cooldown, I'm not gonna lie. Turn indicator, this is what I want. How's it going, sir? Can I skip this? I do not want to do a 3-hour practice. There should be a way to skip this. Bored as shit at work. Do you like streaming sim content over podcast stuff? Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. The sim racing content creates itself. Podcasts, I have to rely on the guests to create the content, and I've learned that most motorcycle people are, I don't want to say dull, but they can't carry a tune, I guess you could say. Plus, another thing too is I really don't want to talk about motorcycles. Well, the problem with I'm not necessarily burnt out. I would just say there's more to life than one thing. Oh, I want to go in the pit. Cut into the pit over here. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Not burnt out. It's just a matter of I don't want to spend all my time talking about motorcycles and working on motorcycles and working with tuning motorcycles, and it's exhausting. There's so many other things I would rather do. So, yeah, for a lot of people, the motorcycle stuff is a hobby for them, but for me, it's no longer a hobby. Can I skip this yet? No. All right. If this requires me to do a 3-hour practice session, I am not doing this. Um, and if I don't want to be in first. But basically, what you can say is I'm expanding what I do for a living. So the bike business will be 50% of my job, career, whatever you want to call it. And sim racing and content creation and doing what I want to do with my spare time is going to be the other half of it. You know, this is going to be a long grind because obviously the following that I have mostly doesn't care about motorcycle or this stuff, and that's fine. I get it. But this will build another base of people. Now, there is still going to be motorcycle stuff on this YouTube channel, but it's going to be far more limited than this stuff. That'll be more like specials and stuff like that, but I want to change things around. That's why I rebranded and then renamed it EJR Racing. Because I've also retired from street racing myself. It's just not worth it. Almost 40 years old. It's just I'm good. I'm good. So I think the motorcycle stuff that I stick to right now will be probably like airstrip events or whatever, you know, but primarily motorcycles are going to be my job, you know. It doesn't sound like fun to have it take over all aspects of life doing bike stuff. Exactly. Exactly. I'm having more fun sitting in this rig and streaming than I have in a long time riding a motorcycle. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. You're just AI. Oh, that's right. I was going to consider doing some online races tonight. I have not yet to do that on auto or AMS. So we'll do this as some warm up. Sorry. $14th. Should have stayed in the line. Seen the post on Facebook talking about stepping away from the street stuff. Honestly, surprised it took you that long. Honestly, it was... I'll always like what it used to be. And to me, it's... The street stuff is dead. And there's not... It's not ever going to get better again. I hung on for a long time hoping it could somehow return to form. But unfortunately, it's only getting more and more... just toxic, and I hate to use the word toxic so much, but it's the only word I can think of when it comes to motorcycle street racing. I see, like, the same people creating the same drama, and they're older than me. They're like... It's just ridiculous. Not a whole lot of fun in it anymore, you know? It's sad that I feel like more of an adult now, sitting inside a sim... playing some games than racing in the real world. Whatever. Alright, it's P1 and P2. Clearly I gotta bump the AI up more if I want any kind of a challenge, because we're only on lap 3. And I'm pretty sure I can get in front of these guys before the end of the lap. Probably should have grabbed third there, though. And about to take P1 on this turn. Yep, 3 laps for P1 from last place. So clearly, I said the AI way too easy. But first race of the night, gotta warm up. Time to go online, big boy, and quit playing with these bots. I agree. My fear is that I'm gonna try online, and it's gonna be a bunch of people crashing into you. Which is pretty much all non-ranked online lobbies. Whoa! That was sloppy. All right, so let's get out of this. I can't do another 6 solo laps because that's what it's going to be. Don't blame me though, because honestly, haven't raced even locally in a couple of years due to too much drama and bullshit. So focus on the other. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. This is so much more fun to me, and I really don't care how it's viewed to the people that where I come from. You either like it or you don't, and not a big deal either way. All right, so what do we got? NOS Fun Practice. That sounds like not where I want to go. Nordschleife 2025 Multiclass. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. Vehicle classes. Formula GT3, Group A. Hope it's a Group C, but oh well. I definitely don't want that. Formula Gen 1, huh? A random one. All right, of these cars, I do like the AMG GT. But if I'm going to do this, I got to switch wheels. So hold that thought. All right. See what this is about. Oh, you're a little older than me, so surprised you put up with so long, as you can never go wrong with the ring. Yeah, I like the AMG, but all right. So what do we got here? Free practice for 24 hours. Well, let's see what this is about. Nope, 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 nope. All right. They're up there dueling banjos, so it doesn't feel like much of a race. That's the only problem. Have I tried BeamNG or iRacing? I have BeamNG. I don't have iRacing. I'm waiting for Project Motor Racing. We'll see what happens with that. All roads point to iRacing, though, in terms of the end game. But I want to give some other games a shot first. Turtle Wax joined. Wonder if he's here to shine my boots. Whoop. Can't tell if I'm catching them or not. You know what? I'm going to return to the pit so I can line up with the other guy here. This guy coming out or what? He left! Well, I guess I'll wait for these guys to drive back around. Oh, shoot. I hope it's, I can't believe you all have been in chat and didn't tell me everything was muted. Yes, Zach. The game wasn't muted. The capture audio was muted. Oh, man. What a night. First I was muted on the mic. Oh, dear. Alright, this lobby sucks, not gonna lie. There's just two dudes in it, and they're just, I don't know what they're doing, so... Let's see if we can get something else going on with online. I can't believe this whole time. How long have I been live? 30 minutes now? No one told me that? Oh, I swear. You know, I somewhat rely on people viewing for feedback on how shitty I'm doing on my stream. Alright. Let's see if I can figure anything out here. Alright. 17 of 28 are in here. This is the NOS fun practice. Screw it. Let's send it. Let's see what goes on in here. I guess I'll try this guy for a ride. Race 2 laps. There's music been playing. Apparently it's all been for my own entertainment. Everybody just likes listening to my soothing voice. It's an ASMR channel now, I guess. Oh boy, it's nighttime. Here we go. Should I wait? Nah, I'm gonna try and run down. Oh, he's in an LM fucking DH car. Ain't no way I'll catch him. I'll wait. Here we go. We got a guy behind me. Let's dance with him a little bit. I don't know where you're going. Road's over here, though, bro. Great job, Jetfire. Excellent job driving us. Oh, cool. I lost my lights. Fantastic. Return to pits, fix my car. Oh, that's my old bumper. I'm gonna wait for number 6. Do a little dancing. Hopefully this guy is a slightly better driver and doesn't do whatever the hell the guy in the Corvette did. Oh man, of course he's got that, right? Alright, time to look at the road, Evan. I'm not going to be able to do anything with this guy. Car's going to be too fast. Oh my. Excuse me. I don't know what that was about. Yep. God, this car is slow. Oh my God. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. Return to pits. Can I pick a different car? If I can exit and then pick a different car. I want something a little faster. Can't believe no one told me the game was muted. Oh. Here we go. Multi-class, LMDH, vehicle classes. Alright, I want to beat an LMDH car. There we go. Valkyrie stopped terrible. Nope. I can't go wrong with the Porsche. Let's give the old Porsche a try here. Talking about mildly over road fact, no game audio. Might have fast sometimes. Hear ya. And Ring at Night does not sound like fun. It's hell during the day. Yeah, it's my favorite track, though. Absolute favorite track. If I'm focused in, I can do pretty good on that track. I'll do better than any other track. That's the crazy part. It's the hardest track, and it's the one I'm the best at. But I have a lot of laps on it. I don't have a lot of laps on all the other smaller tracks. Alright. Alright. Ooh, pure hybrid. Let's wait for some people. I want to do some dancing in practice. Come on, buddy. Oh, you just left. Cool. I guess I'll go try and get number 5. I don't drive these cars very often, so fair warning. Oop. Pay attention, don't look at chat. Let's get these tires warm. Oh, you spun out. I saw that behind you. You came into that turn too hot. Rookie mistakes. Whoa, where'd you come from, sir? Just pass me if you're gonna be that aggressive. Oh boy. Alright. Takes a while for these tires to get warm in this car. They're getting there though. So does anybody in chat have this game? Because if you do, well, let me gap you. Carousel time. Jesus. Oh boy, pay attention, Evan. Is the game controller-based friendly? Couldn't tell you. I want to say Lewis has he's in the process of getting a rig. He bought my Logitech Pro stuff, but he was currently playing on a controller. So, by friendly, I don't know if it's good, but you can use it on controller. Oh, no 8th gear. Not in these cars, I guess. Jesus, is this what the online community is like? I'm over here trying, and these guys are just hitting walls coming out of the pits. I want to actually run a full lap now and see where it pulls me. It has position 3 of 13, so I don't know if that counts my outlap. It shouldn't, because it's an outlap. Outlaps aren't timed, but maybe the game is timing it. I don't know. This car drives nice now that the tires are warm, that's for sure. Some of these turns I'm driving a little too cautiously. I'll respond to you in a second. I just want to get through this lap cleanly. And every time I look over at the chat window, I drive off the road or do something stupid. Don't crash trying to chase me down, buddy. As far as raid goes, I've never actually done raid. James, if he's watching, he could better explain that. But, oh, too much. Fastest lap, 6:20. I think the fastest lap was set by Zon, who I think this guy was right behind me, actually. 6:17, so he went 3 seconds faster. Whatever. I'll take second place for my first lap in online. Return to pits. So, for installing second M.2, is the process the same as putting the first one? It is, unless, like you said, you're trying to do RAID there. That requires, I believe, installing Windows and all that stuff all over again, and I honestly have never done RAID, personally. I use Little Boy's Room. All right. Get out of this. I mean, you can add a second drive for just basically storage. Or games or whatever. That's how I do everything. I'm a simplest. Or a simpleton, depending on how you want to call it. Maybe I'll do some ACC career. I don't know. So far, online multiplayer is very generic in this. Be fair, have fun. I don't know what to do in terms of... Excuse me. Your terabytes fills up fast when COD is 600. Yeah, so I have 8. I have 8 terabytes across 2 SSDs. But I'm a crazy person, though. Not enough, honestly. Believe it or not, what takes up most of my storage is recordings from streams. Most of the videos I put up that are car-related now, like sim-related, have been recorded. Well, they've all been recorded, I guess. Huh. Should I do ACC or should I do some AMS? I'm already in AMS. Got Assetto Corsa, which, in my opinion, I gotta get some mods for. But ACC, it's always solid. They just announced, I think, today that they're no longer going to be modding or updating the game. I think AC Rally comes out tomorrow. The alpha for it. Let's find out. Wait, that's not how you spell rally. Game plans to... Oh, in 2 days, sorry. Planned release date, November 13th. This looks pretty badass, not gonna lie. I'm also contemplating this, too. This is probably going to be a miserable mistake. They've had like 12 patches for it on console, and I think it still kind of sucks. I don't know. You install BeamNG. Actually, nah, I don't know. I think I'll wait. What I do have to do is get my coffee and blow my nose. All right, I'm back. I am back. That took a little longer than I thought. It's funny, I have to get a second mat. So I'm on a carpet, and then I have the mat, the Next Level Racing big mat, underneath the rig to protect the carpet a little bit, and I actually have some rubber strips underneath the frame to give it a little extra cushion and not kill the rug. But I've noticed when I step out of the rig, I'm putting my foot down onto the actual carpet and I'm twisting. And I've done that enough to the point where I'm starting to see some fatigue in that part of the carpet. So I had to go get one of my EJR Performance actual doormats, and I put it here. It's way too big. It's the full-size one. So I actually have to check my website and see what sizes I can get to mitigate that a little bit. I'm actually going to go look right now. Merch. Oh, I actually got to make some EJR Racing merch. I think I'm going to have the girl do that. She's talented with that stuff. I am not. Merch. Official gear. Here we go. Small. Got 18 by 24, 18 by 27 for the smalls. Or 24 by 36, 36 by 60, 48 by 72. Wow! I'm pretty sure that's 24 by 36. That's a little too silly big. By 27 is probably good, but I'd have to have them made for the EJR Racing logo. All right, that's bright. That's very bright. Anyway, the NASCAR stuff looks like they really stepped their game up on there. I've heard. So fun fact, I bought it for PS5 because it was out on PS5 first, and I got it refunded. That's not easy to do on game console. What do I want to play? I'm torn on ACC or Automobilista. You know what I'll do is I'll jump into ACC and I'll try some online shit. This is gonna get ugly fast though, that's what I can say. Multiplayer, processing public servers. Definitely don't want to be Team Lamborghini. Let's go RCF. Ooh, hell yeah. Send me to Spa right off the rip. Not paying attention. Session start. Qualifying? Alright, let's do this. Let's let all them go out first. It's a qualifying, so there's no reason to go out at the same time as everybody else. Let's go, buddy. Get some distance.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
I don't know what he's doing.
Clear on the right.
Oh my.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Go past me, buddy, will you? Alright, you know, I can't. I don't have patience. Another blue flag. Pass me. Let's go. We're gonna go back to AMS. I don't have the patience for ACC. Just trying to have a good time, and ACC is way too like, all right, we got to follow every bit of honest structure to make this seem like it's real life. And it's like, I'm just trying to have a good time right now. Talk to some chat. But back to AMS. It's just more fun than ACC. It is what it is. ACC is definitely a better simulator, but when it's not as much fun, who cares? And now let's do this. Let's get back to the H pattern life. It's all about the fun. Single race. I don't want to do Watkins Glen. Do some Spa, since we were just on Spa. Ten laps is too much at Spa. Do 5 laps. Save. Let's also do my favorite car. Select livery. I want you. Oh, hit start, will you? Well, yeah, NASCAR 25. I'm gonna buy it tomorrow on Steam. just to see what it's like. Maybe it's better on PC. I don't see it being better. I mean, I see it being better than it was on console, but I still don't see it being a good game because it was that far off the pace. So, all right. Off slicks. Let's get to it. Yeah, sure. Just great place to start me. Terrible first, Eau Rouge? Forgot what it's called. God, y'all are slow. This game is so much more fun than ACC. It really is. Jesus. Thanks, AI. Appreciate that. Oh, cool. You're gonna... Jesus. You know, you think you think you have their line figured out, and then at the last second they're like, "No, just kidding, bro." Ha! Whatever. Oh no! What the fuck, AI? Alright, game didn't want to penalize me for cutting the track, so maybe it felt that the AI crashed me and it was honest and said, nope, not a penalty for you, the AI did that. Alright, 4th place. Jesus. Mostly driving an old Benz race car. Yeah, oh yeah, this is Sauber Mercedes, the C9. I love this car. Old Group C car. It's actually the car in front of you. Might be all 3 of them, actually. Yep, all 3 of them. Oh, no, not that gear. Fuck! Too late on the braking zone. Luckily, it didn't matter. When the AI is too dumb, it doesn't matter. Oh, 2 laps to win. Wonder what happened to 36? He's just parked. Yeah, so I'm driving the Sauber. Well, that's actually a decent view. I like that. This guy right here. I don't even know how to drive a car in 3rd person. So you gonna get this game or what? Get this game so we can race. I think Wednesday night, I'm probably gonna go live at like 8:30. Do some racing with Rowdy. Alright. Alright, last lap. Alright, that's a shit start. Woof. That was an easy one. What? So I won by 11? Wait. Oh, best lap. Sorry. So 17 seconds. $4:30 to 2 a.m. Monday through Sat. So you working now, I guess? Oh, that's right, you said you were. Well, I stream every 12 hours Monday and Wednesday. Well, not every 12 hours, but so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. And then I do a supplemental stream at 10:30 p.m. those same days, so 12 hours apart. I'm playing around with, like, see when viewership is up, and not to mention, too, right now I have to just stream all the time. The more I stream, the more it helps. That's if I want streaming to actually be something, which I do. I enjoy it. I always enjoyed it. That's why I like the podcasts. But the problem was the podcast relied on people to have a conversation. And people are very dry and stale, and it gets hard to carry a conversation every time. Every once in a while it's a great conversation, but they're few and far between. Anybody in chat? Anybody have ACC? Or, sorry, AMS? LMDH cards. I liked this. This car felt good. Nope, I didn't pick that, bruh. Nice, Zach. Nice. Oh, that's why I don't have... You idiot, Evan. That's why I'm not getting penalized. They're not on. Make it a little more challenging. Let's go to 90. Oh, Jesus. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the rolling starts the way they are in this. I'm gonna have to change them up to... I forgot how... Alright, let's just start this over. Exit. And I'm gonna have to change it. Have you tried F125, Brown Santa, since turning off those settings? Rolling start, what's it under again? Rolling start right here. I do not want rolling starts anymore. Am I blind? Let's take this off my hand. Rolling start. Calls it a rolling start here, But here, it's formation lap. No. So, rolling start, yes. Formation lap. Okay, that's why. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Still, start type. Standing, rolling. That's what I want. Standing. Make it a drag race. It's far better than Forza. Forza is actually terrible. I mean, I will say this. Forza did one thing that was great. Forza, so far, has done the best iteration of H-pattern shifting. Clutch use, all that stuff. They've got it dialed in like a real car. This, like, you can... Whether you activate the clutch pedal or not, you can shift without the clutch. I mean, it's Pro Shift transmissions. Lots of transmissions are like that. But this you can do it with anything. My actual Discord is EJR Racing. Although my actual name on Discord, that I don't know offhand. What are you getting for frames now, Brown Santa? So I gotta remember, these cars have awful, awful, awful grip. Until... Do this, though. Soft slick, that'll at least help a little bit. But they have awful grip until the tires are warm, so I gotta remind myself of that. Staying above 100 FPS, good. Oh, Jesus. Should have saw that one coming. That's on me. For sure. So hard to pass on this track. That's what I get for looking at chat. That is what I get for looking at chat. Oh, man. I gotta turn the AI at more difficult because they make you so slow. And I don't want to drive defensively. I kind of want to send it. Oh my god, the AI. All right, let me bump the AI up to max. I'm just curious what it looks like with the AI at max in this game. Because they're so slow that they make you have to drive so gas, brake, 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 coast, coast, coast. Don't go. You'll hit them. There we go, 120. Also, let's turn down the amount, since this is going to be more challenging. Let's go 10. Alright, let's go 11. Alright, let's try that now. This should be a little more tame. Well, amount of people anyway. Yeah, that's fine. I'll check my phone in a second. Which, I don't even know where that is. Oh, it's right here. Message me on Facebook and then I'll look up my Discord. And I'll see if I can get you into the server. Brown Santa, you planning on getting Project Motor Racing? I'm praying it's decent. So I'll say a prayer in chat that Project Motor Racing is not a total kick in the balls at launch. I expect there to be problems. That's games. That's everything. So the world record on this car on this track, by the way, is 5:43. We went 6:20. That's how off the pace we were. All right, let me see. Let me do this. Send me no, I'll just message you. I don't know why I'm gonna tell you when I can just message you. Oh, I gotta pay again, man. I mean, my 620 was arguably a very tame lap. I could absolutely go a good amount faster, but I'm not going anywhere near that time. I could approach 6 minutes with some real trying, but 5:43 is fast. Waiting on me? I mean, I've already bought it, so... Alright, well, you figure that out. Let me see. Let me see which one it is. Send. Alright, be right back. Invite people. Alright, you've been invited to the Discord, sir. Let's get this race going. You know what? I don't need gloves right now. Put those on later. Alright, let's see how maxed out AI is. I should probably learn how to drive before I criticize them, though, huh? This is much better. I mean, I'm still kind of going faster than them in these turns, which is kind of a shame, because I'm not driving very good. But it's at least more fun. Damn, that draft is strong. Oh, he just hit me. Whoa. The AI is a lot better, I'll give it that. This guy wants to pass me so bad. Yeah. AI's kicking my ass now. Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get. Just pass me. Alright, so that AI is probably a little too fast. I spoke a little too soon and I said I was disappointed. They're a little too fast. They kicked my ass. Let's try 100. Because 100 is technically full. So 120 is just, you know, eat it. Oh. Mouse just fell. Good old haptics. I gotta somehow readjust, move my mouse, and then get back in this race safely. Here we go. There we go. Hey, Brown Santa, when do you typically get on? Out of curiosity. Like, and actually play games, I mean. Little contact, little submission. I gotta get into these boys' draft over here. I'm never gonna catch them. %100% is definitely more fun, that's for sure. See if I can do this at wide open. Nope, nope. Trying to learn the track with this car and see what it can do. Oh my god. Trying to push it a little bit, but not working out in my favor. The guys in chat who play on a wheel, what do you guys typically play at for torque? Like Newton meters. Force feedback torque. There we go. Man. Did the same thing last time. Ah, look at this view. All right, cool. Yeah. I don't know why I like this track. And it's pretty, like, overall boring, but I don't know why I just like it. Hockenheimring, Ibarra, Mola, Indianapolis, Interlagos. Do Laguna Seca. Get some practice with this car. Let's lower the AI down to back to 90. Let's give me a fighting chance. And let's bump that up to 15. Leave it low on iRacing. I want to say I'm sitting at about 15 right now because I have... Hold on, I'll just tell you right now. It might be a little less than that. An 18 Newton meter wheel. It's maxed out in the settings. But in the game, it's at 75%, so... I could add more songs. I've heard this song like 4 times so far. 18... Alright, so I'm at 13.5 Newton meters right now. I could never have just one wheel. I have to have a round wheel and I have to have a formula wheel. I just have to. Because that depends on the car. Like, especially in a game like this where you got all the different variety of cars. Like this car. I don't want to use that formula wheel for this. Because I want to use the H pattern and I need the round wheel. Plus, I love this new... My Alcantara wheel came in today. I love Alcantara wheels. I do. I know most people hate them, but I don't care. Fucking... Hey, when they do that shit, it's ridiculous. Oops. Do what you gotta do to win, though, right? Yeah, I have damage off right now, for the sake of just having a good time. I can turn damage on, obviously, and then now it's punishing the... Oh, that's right, I only had it on 2 laps. What a dolt! Yeah, no, I can turn that on. Alright, let's go back to main menu here and reset some of those settings. Now, that Milano is one of the more fun cars in this game to drive, especially with round wheel and H-pattern. Alright, so, let's see... Laps. I want to do at least 5 on that. Where was damage? Screw it, let's just do some racing. So I think I'm going to go 1 o'clock the latest tonight. It's a little 2.5 hour stream. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, so I'm a little tired, but... I will say the streams are getting a little bit more traction, which is good. I mean, it's funny because I used to have over 100 at one point pretty casually on the podcast, but different demographic. So I'm like starting back at the bottom again when it comes to this stuff, but I don't care. I'm having so much more fun. Fun is what matters. Whoa! That came out of nowhere. This wire is becoming a problem. That's better. Trying to get like a mic like this close to your face is always difficult when you're trying to play a game like this because you're moving around a lot. But that's actually better. You should be able to hear me better too. Mic's actually closer. And let me know if what sounds better. Does this sound better or does this sound better? This is 1 number lower. I don't know what comes across better. Say like I know if I did like this, it sounds a little more broadcasty, but it's obviously a lot quieter. This is obviously much louder, but I'm also playing a game and I'm moving around, so I'm leaving away from the mic and stuff. So anyway. Oh. Sorry, Porsche. Yeah, I don't know why anybody cheats in video games. Oh, I know why. Because people have nothing going on in their lives, and they're... I think cheating in video games is like literally the bottom of the barrel scumbag thing. Sick, bro. Oh. Fuck! God damn it. Oh, and just like that, back in last place, like dead last. I'm losing my motivation. All right. Well, speaking of Grand Theft Auto, it's delayed again, Grand Theft Auto 6, so that game's just not coming out. I'm convinced. It doesn't actually exist. I think I'll do one more race tonight and probably call it, 'cause I'm pretty tired. I think I want to end it at Watkins Glen. I'm going to do a 10-lapper, make it worthwhile. And try and take this thing seriously. It's going to be tough because, like I said, I'm just tired. Alright, so... they're at 90. 10 laps. Here we go. I'm gonna treat crashing like a real crash, and if I crash, I'm done. Alright, what's the over-under? Am I gonna win this? Am I gonna get on the podium? Am I gonna crash and be dead last? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna DNF? What's the over-under? So I think next stream, I want to do this race, but I want to set the AI to 100. Because they're at 90 right now. And I'm in front of them now at the... near the end of lap 2. Did not mean to go into first. Sometimes with the H pattern I get a little gear shift happy. Oh, sway, sway. $120 was way too hard, and then I tried 100. 100 was good, but it depends on the track. Like, I don't know that... I only tried it with the LMDH, or sorry, the LMP cars. No, the LMDH cars. And I don't know the LMDH cars very well at all. I know GT cars a whole hell of a lot better. So, the prototype stuff, not the greatest with. So, like I said, this is on 90, and as long as I don't make some obvious mistakes, knock on wood, the gap's only going to grow. But plan on picking up Project Motor Racing. I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna test it out. I'm probably gonna film or record anyway my first gameplay of it before I stream. So it comes out on a Tuesday, so I'll be streaming it Wednesday, provided I don't refund it because it's terrible. But that's gonna be the game. If you're curious about it, YouTube it. It's the reason why I'm mostly playing AMS is because it's very similar to this game. Car variety, stuff like that. I got 6-7 laps left. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a little more racing. I can't get into... I mean, I have Battlefield 6. I'm not buying the new COD. Bottom line is any screen time I'm giving myself, I'm racing. I'm going to take in this turn. I've decided. Told you. I never said it was going to be clean. Now let's run down the podium. Oh, where you think you're going with that overtake attempt? You stay back there. By the way, for anybody watching, I recommend fast forwarding because for some reason my live streams tend to get behind on everybody's screen if you're watching the whole time. So Brown Santa just responded to something that I had said at the beginning of this race. Where do you think I'm going to place? So his stream is likely way behind. Whoa, what the? That was interesting. Tires are getting a little hot. What's going on, Clippy? It's the Milano. I mean, it's Ferrari F430. I don't know. The Milano is the... I don't even know. It's the GT2 Ferrari. This guy. No driver or wheel. Oh, gunshot. Do I make it interesting and slow down and wait for the pack? I only got 2 laps left. Or do I just continue to gap them? Gotta get out on those curbs. Yeah, right now it's at 90%, the difficulty slider. I feel like 100% is probably where I should be racing. I tried 120, which is like a overkill setting. They drive away from you, even in the straights, like everything. It's like you just don't have enough car for them. basically what it is. $100 feels pretty good though. Like this is at, like I said, this is at 90. And I was in front of them in lap 2. And I slowed down once. Oops. That's what I get for talking. I slowed down once to let them catch back up. Just to do it again. Oh. Milano GT36. I mean, you know. You're driving rally with a Formula wheel? Oh my god. You poor soul. Poor, poor soul. Whew. Yeah, no, they, what gear did you say you have again? I forgot. I know you told me already, but I have the... I'm 38 with the memory of a 94-year-old. Are you saying you're 18, sir? Is that what you're saying? Would give anything to be 30. Nah, save your youth. Trust me. You don't want to be old. I wish I, you know, hindsight, as they say, is... Let me get this out of here. Because I'm done racing for the evening. I'll just do a little bit of chatting and before I get off. But, I was going to say, yeah, no, don't give up your youth because there's so many things. I mean... I wish I was either born 10 years before I was born or like 15 years after. I say that because I wish I was your age right now, only from a technology standpoint. You know, I'm able to afford things better now, which is nice from a nerd standpoint. But in hindsight, I've been building computers. So my first computer that I built after the fact, so I bought a computer and then started building on that, had Windows 98 on it. And I bought it, well, I didn't, my family bought it in 1998. And then I started building that computer in 2000, so 25 years ago. And I've been building computers ever since. But, yeah, no, technology and all this stuff has been a big part of me. Like, I keep expanding on this rig. I'm basically turning it into like an office / command center. You know, I got some extrusion coming tomorrow, so I can build my mouse pad area because I have a little jerry-rigged mouse pad set up over here, but I'm gonna have a bigger one here. H pattern handbrake. I got my wheels. I got my bolt my wheels to my rig. I got my Stream Deck camera. I got my keyboard and other mouse tray, and I got a table over here that swivels. The chair's comfortable. Yeah. There's no reason to leave this room for me. Outside of, you know, every other aspect of my life, but... What line of Ace Tech do you have? I'm just curious. This is the nerd in me. Just wants to talk about tech. It really is crazy how like light the shaft is on this thing. Part of me wants to try Rensport, but God, it was so bad the last time I tried it. Invicta base and La Prima wheel. Nice, good shit. That's the big bougie one, right, too? The big boy? The big bad Larry? So the 20... Oh, Jesus. No. Yeah, that's the what? The 27 Newton meter one or something like that? That's a big boy. Do you have the La Prima direct drive wheelbase or the Invicta direct drive? Okay, so you overkill. I'm still going with Invicta, yeah. Yeah, I almost waited to get the Ultimate, which they unveiled at the most recent Sim Expo, which is 28 Newton meters, but I just didn't care. But I'm in the ecosystem, so worst case, I could just sell this base and get that if I ever decided 18 Newton meters wasn't enough and I need 28. But, like, I haven't played with 18 on anything. The only thing I could potentially touch 18 with is F125, just because F1 is so smooth. But it's just my shoulders are getting burned out in a matter of minutes. Rensport's not looking good. I've tried it multiple times. Free-to-play game. I've hated it every time. I uninstall it almost immediately. Thank God it's free-to-play, but... Oh. Alright, so I'm probably going to wrap this up. It's a shorter one than I wanted it to be. I wanted to go for at least another hour initially, but I'm honestly a little tired. Like I said, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I need to take the plunge in iRacing. I know. I'm really waiting for Project Motor Racing. If Project Motor Racing ends up sucking, I'm jumping into iRacing. It is what it is. The reason why I want to get into... I want Project Motor Racing to be good, for one thing, is crossplay. I have a lot of friends, especially even on Sims, that play primarily on PS5. And I now have a system that I can only play on PC. So all the PS5 guys have is Gran Turismo. And now Rensport, I guess. But no, I want to play with some... I want to do some crossplay. But for like pure solo player or single player... I'm trying... iRacing is obviously the end-all be-all. Why not just do both? Because you don't know me when it comes to the addicting grind that I get into when I get into something. Like right now, I'm just dabbling with these games back and forth to sort of like prepare myself. But like, for example, I put 1,000 hours into Gran Turismo in a very, very, very short amount of real-world time. Because I got... pulled into it and just couldn't stop playing. So I'm hoping Project Motor Racing will be that. We'll see if it ends up being the case. Yeah, I don't. Man, my problem is like these half-baked graphics games that are like it's because it's built on UE5. You already know it's gonna be problematic. But like the rearview mirror goes like maybe 15, 20 meters out, and then it's all blue behind it. It's kind of a joke. When you get a chance, YouTube some of the gameplay of it on console. It's actually kind of comical. They're literally what do you call it? It's a blue screen, not very far out in the rearview mirror, so you don't see anything in the rearview. But so what time do you normally get on YouTube, Clippy? Is it this time pretty much every day? Can't remember what time you said it was over there. Because I'll be on again Wednesday morning and then Wednesday at night again. And then Friday and the same time Friday again. Just made some chili. Nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to get off here and watch a little TV and then call it a night. But I will be on again Wednesday morning. And I'm hoping... Made by Carol Shelby, weirdly enough. The chili is made by Carol Shelby? Interesting. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, you lost me, but I'm also tired. Man. All right. Folks. Thank you for hanging out with me. Like I said, I'll be back Wednesday morning. And, well, Wednesday at 10 a.m. anyway. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put in probably 3.5, 4 hours. That's what I've been doing. And then I'll be back Wednesday night. I'm not sure when I'm going to go live Wednesday night. I might try and do it early. It all depends on if Rowdy or any of the guys get on. Because they'll get on at like probably 8:30. So I'd go live at like 8:30 rather than 10:30. But if not, it'll be usual 10:30 time. But in the meantime, folks, thank you for being here. Clippy, maybe I'll see you Wednesday night. Low and Slow, same. If you guys ever want to jump into the AMS world on these streams and you're around, let me know. I could always use some entertainment while I'm streaming. Racing AI can be fun or it can be boring. Go either way. But anyway, folks, again, thank you for being here. And I'll be back Wednesday morning. Till then, peace.
too fast.
Oh, Jesus.